Oh gosh, okay. This is our final recap of Pretty Little Liars ever. And that's a little sad. The episode that we are recapping is the finale. It is Till Death Do Us Part. This is Jessica 1. Or I'm sorry, this is Jessica 1, Jessica 2, and Devin.
Come on in.
You want to be in the video?
This is Jessica's husband. Jessica 1's husband.
You gotta duck down.
Say hey.
Say hi.
Hello.
Okay, so let's talk. Okay?
Lots to talk about.
A lot of people are giving us some hate on Twitter right now.
Yeah, I'm sorry about you
I've
guys,
been through it. They're not liking it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
we thoroughly enjoyed it.
we are we're gonna hop right in. We're not gonna talk about like much that happened with the episode. We're gonna talk about like the big things. Okay, so let's talk first about the whole snow globe thing. Okay.
Oh god, I forgot about that.
Starting off
Honestly,
Like
like a long
Lucas
time ago.
had the smallest role in this
Right.
thing that I've ever. He was just tap dancing there. Hey Lucas, and he didn't say nothing. He just kept it moving.
Literally,
That's right, you didn't talk, that's right.
Pretty good though.
Just kept
literally,
it
I
moving.
feel bad
Poor
for
Brendan
Lucas
didn't
that
even
his last scene ever on PLL.
Yeah,
was
his
literally
last
him
hurrah
tap
is in a
dancing.
white fucking
my
Down the
God.
street.
top hat.
Okay.
With the baton.
Then we had Jenna Ride through on a horse, which was just dumb.
The seeing eye
Okay.
Oh my god, that's funny.
So that happened. Well,
It's like
we
76
find out somebody
trombones.
goes in to see Mona. Someone goes in to see Mona, and later on in the episode, we actually find out that was Ren. Which I'm really upset. I really wish we saw him in the black hoodie.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like, that would
Oh.
have made my entire existence. Even if they flashed back
'Cause
to
he's
it,
beautiful.
when she explained at the end that it was Ren, that would have just made my entire life.
So that was definitely Ren.
Yeah.
When he
Oh,
was
yeah.
visiting in the hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ren
Mona said Ren
Inside.
came.
Ren was the one who came to see her.
Oh, I didn't.
Yep, she said that. Where the fuck were you?
I don't know. She had one too many Zimas, okay? So then, after that, there's a whole bunch of relationships and,
Everybody gets engaged, everybody's having
everybody,
sex.
Everybody
Yeah.
lived happily ever after.
A lot
Great.
of relationships, though.
Absolutely fucking fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So,
Except
first
for
we see,
Spoby, that is.
That's almost like that.
well, I mean, technically they still, they're,
It was more like
together.
Yeah,
it was like
I mean, yes, but we didn't
yeah,
see
but we've
it.
seen so many. What are we? Talics? What are we gonna call them? What type of scenes were they? With
probably
Toby
be
and
together in the
Alex.
well, yeah, I mean, it kind of was insinuated at the end that they do have a future together. So
Yeah.
that I mean, that was okay with me. That was enough closure for me. But okay, let's please discuss the fucking Melissa mask.
Malona.
You said Melissa.
Might as well say Melona mask.
It's the new name for Mona in a Melissa mask.
Yeah, we're talking
Malona.
about, we're discussing the Melona mask, okay? So fucking Mona has the Melissa mask on, which was, where are these people getting these masks made?
I'm going there for Halloween.
One thing that I really would have liked to have learned.
Yeah.
Seriously.
I'm going
that
there
was
for a
not
mask.
even fucking touched.
Where is
like,
No, she looked better than Melissa looked.
What is that guy that makes the mask name again?
His name was Hector.
Hector. They got Hector locked in a basement somewhere.
Yeah,
Like,
and he's
slave.
just,
Slave.
he's a slave.
Yeah.
He's getting better
Creating
each
masks.
day.
They
Each
got
day.
him locked in a little.
So, which leads you to, was
With
Melissa
the-
really with Spencer at the beginning, or was it Mona in a Melissa mask and Alex?
No, that was.
It was definitely not Alex. It was definitely Spencer because of the horse.
Yeah, it was, and it was definitely Melissa. Let's be real here, because that was
Yeah.
her body.
Oh, yeah.
It was definitely Melissa. Okay, so. Okay, that was just ridiculous, but we're just gonna go on past that. If you guys will be seeing our reaction to Melissa turning around, and we were just not happy about it.
So are we to believe that it was fucking Alex in that old man mask?
Oh.
That holographic fucking bullshit?
Orville Redenbacher?
Orville Redenbacher, motherfucker. Fucking watching from a distance. Like,
Oh, yeah.
from a distance.
Or it was Ren.
Like, who
Yeah,
was that?
Or it was Ren.
The
Yeah.
baby daddy
Which-
himself.
Can we, for Hayden's sake? No. For Hayden's sake, didn't I tell you? I told you. I told you it was Ren. And when did I tell you that
A long time ago.
No.
What did we say? What happened when we told you?
We
not exactly what just happened, but we didn't expect Ren to be fucking in a necklace around Alex's neck.
No, but we definitely expected him to be involved some fucking how, and he was. Since literally, we're talking, he was involved for years.
Yeah.
Because, he knew about it for years. Now, regardless of if he was, like, a willing accomplice, I mean,
Can I just clarify something in my head?
You don't have to raise your hand.
Yeah,
just
it's
speak.
not school.
Just speak!
It's like the view here. We talk over each other.
You're like, shut up, Whoopi!
motherfucker.
Shut up, Whoopi!
So, was it just completely by chance that Ren ran into Alex in that bar?
Yeah.
That was completely by
I
chance.
guess so.
Yeah, because he stood there thinking it was
With
Spencer.
Spencer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is so weird. Dude.
And
Wow.
you know what really
I don't know.
pisses me off? You guys know this from the beginning. I've always been freaking Renser fan, huge Renser fan.
Oh, yeah.
And I was the one thing I did not like is the fact that she killed Ren. I would have really liked to
Yeah.
have seen the two of them,
Or at least see her kill
interact.
Ren.
not in a flashback.
Yeah, like have Ren
Or if she was
in the
gonna-
dollhouse with them.
Ooh,
Yeah.
you want to know something weird? Spencer's first boyfriend was Alex. Technically.
Yeah.
On the show. That's kind of
wow.
weird.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Obviously, they didn't know about it back then, but...
Well,
Yeah, well, I mean,
Yeah.
that's a horse of a different color.
We
And
don't
it's the
know
horse
when.
that Jenna was riding in on. So, all right. So, after
There was
that,
a lot of horses in this
A lot
episode.
of horse imagery we're
there
talking.
was. It was like a fucking all horses in this.
Which
episode.
all reverts right back to Mona and Hannah riding horses
Into
with
the
Kate.
sunset.
With
Yeah.
Kate.
Into the sunset. together.
Okay, so, all right, let's get into the whole reveal part. We knew that Spencer was going to have a twin. We knew this. We've talked about it multiple times. We knew that that was not her with the whole Toby sex scene,
She's too sexual.
all that shit.
Oh yeah.
What I would have liked, me personally, I feel like I really would have liked to have learned a couple more things. I mean, I was very pleased with this episode, but there are still questions that need to be answered. And I mean, I hope that maybe Marlene could like at least just tweet some out and say,
Oh, no, that's
okay,
over.
This
Oh, no, that's
this bitch
over.
just moved on.
It's
Let's
over.
close the book on this chapter.
She's
Yeah.
writing Addison's story now.
Yeah. She's still photographing Ezria's wedding.
So
Let it go.
Okay, we'll talk about our unanswered questions in a minute. Okay.
Who the fuck?
It's my phone, but it's all the way over there.
So, all right. We find out Alex. Okay. Which, let's be real here, people. Let's be real. Let's call a spade a spade. I'm sorry, but I really, in my heart, I felt for her. And I feel like for as shitty of a story as this has turned into, they really they pieced it together
I
for
agree.
me.
Yeah.
I
For
agree.
me. Like, they salvaged it as much as they
I'm
could.
satisfied. I feel
I-
satisfied.
I-
Like I said, though, I wish that...
The fuck
Sarah's
was
stomach
that?
is
my
growling.
stomach. I wish that I wish that they thought about. I wish. My moment's over.
Oh, okay.
I wish that I could get this sentence out. Shut up. I wish that they had the whole Alex or Spencer having a twin theory since the beginning, because things would have made
Absolutely.
so
God,
much
yeah.
more
Oh my
sense
God.
with the whole
Absolutely.
Ren,
You were even saying it on the porch. There was a lot of things that they could have tied in with,
like the
Sarah
pointing
said.
to Ren.
Yeah, the whole,
Like Ren saying that's he tried to call her, but Spencer blocked his phone number. Him breaking into Spencer's house with a fucking plant, and then pretending he was drunk. The whole thing when the song played outside his hotel when she took him home.
Him drawing in a fucking
Him drawing the red coat.
Him
Steamy
and
with
the
Ren,
Steamy
steamy with me.
Steamy with me would have made a lot of sense. Let's
Yeah.
be real here,
Yeah.
guys. If she had read that message knowing, and we looked back in
And-
retrospect.
So
knowing
they
it's
should have
her-
tied it that
Like,
Him,
wow, yeah, that really
When
did
he
make
snuck
sense.
Cece into Radley,
Mhm.
that whole the fake
Yeah, when he
Yep.
snuck
thing.
Cece into Radley.
The
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
why
Yeah.
Eddie Lamb was afraid of like things would have tied together
if,
so well.
if Cece
even
was
if-
not in the equation.
No, even if Cece was, if Ren knew Cece, okay, like if everything just tied back to Ren from the beginning, like even Mona working for them at the beginning. They could have tied that in at the end. You know what I mean?
Done with the story is what they could have definitely started the story.
Even though they said Mona was the original A and Cece was the second A, and then we got NAD, for it all to tie back even to okay, Mona was the original A, but she was working for such and such.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. There's always been this big person.
Yeah.
Okay, so the whole twin thing, I think was very. I think on this show it is very overplayed. And I do see how some people could be upset about it.
Yeah, well, Emily and Allison's one of their daughters is fucking with Addison now, so I don't know what's going on.
But the whole twin thing, I can see it being overplayed. I could definitely. But I mean, it is what it is, and we went into this episode. Gianna and I talked about it, and honestly, we know that you guys come to us because you expect the negativity, and but we're not. We can't give that to you tonight because, like I said, Gianna and I had this discussion before this episode that what it is what it is, and we were going into it with that kind of mindset that like it is what it is. Let's enjoy the episode for what it is. There's nothing we can do to change it, and as long as we find out the why, we didn't care who.
Shit, I mean, even during the Melissa reveal, well, the Monea or whatever the fuck we called that bitch, Malona. Even during, I think I know somebody with that name. Even during that reveal, yeah, in the reaction, it'll show that we are very. I mean, not all of us were the happiest people, but we continue to say like,
I'm
okay,
sure that
well
most
maybe
of you might have
it's
heard
not.
from where you live.
Yeah, maybe it's not that, or if it is, maybe we'll figure out why. Or
yeah, we were fine with it. Like we were pissed off that it was Melissa that turned around, but at the same time, we were kind of like, okay, guys, let's not jump the gun and let's see what's going on here.
You guys have said for like all the even when Cece was revealed, you guys said like it's not so much that it was Cece, it's just the why.
Oh God,
I don't care about
that's a big reason for us. I would so much rather it make sense. Like, don't get me wrong. Would me and Gianna? You guys know, Gianna and I would have loved for Ren to be AD. Absolutely loved it. But we talked about it. I didn't see how it could make sense. And that was a big thing for me. We wanted it to make
He went on his own show and they let him go for too long.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
It was. And honestly, do we think they could have made it make sense? Yes, but like after season like 5, it was like, dude, there's no way. They can't justify.
But they kept bringing him up enough to know that he was not done. His storyline was not over.
Yeah, exactly.
And I do like how they worked him in. I really do. Because he's always been fucking creepy, regardless of what Marlene King says. He's always been fucking creepy to me.
So one more thing. The man that when they were stuck in the dollhouse in the camper thing. So that guy that was down there, that was No. Or Ren, because there was clearly a dude in that underground dollhouse thing. I know this is like a little off.
Are you talking about the prom scene?
Yeah, in the dollhouse underground.
That wasn't. It was Cece.
That was supposedly Cece.
In that mask?
In that, that was such...
When Spencer said that person felt familiar.
That was a dude.
Well, definitely.
But now looking back on
however,
we do know
now we know.
Spencer knew that Cece was familiar. It's her sister.
Right.
Yeah.
It's her half-sister.
I would have been okay if they went back and been like, oh, that was Ren, or that was Noel, but...
I loved... Okay, I absolutely enjoyed the fact that she... I don't know how to really put it into words. I enjoyed...
Words are hard.
Yeah, I know. They are. The words are just not really in my head right now. I really enjoyed the fact that...
We'll find out what Megan enjoyed in 1 second.
No, I really enjoyed the fact that...
Okay, we have to get to the next video.
We're almost at 15 minutes.
Oh, okay, go on.